be a change in this situation, because if not, there is no peace.
Yes.
There is no rest. That we're not going to get 1 ounce of anything if this thing continues to be vexed. The devil himself has showed up in my house, and I'm going to get somebody to get it out. I'm getting ready to go somewhere. Can you imagine this woman having to leave the area, hanging out with people that she's been hanging out with, but nobody had an answer for her situation? Come on, somebody. I'm tired of hanging out with folk that don't have an answer. They can't get a prayer through. They don't know how to connect and pray unto God. You see what I'm going through. Have you ever called somebody along your life and you telling them what you're going on, and before you can finish, girl, let me tell you my story.
Come on.
They don't come with any place of encouragement, but it's just a place of what their problems are. So we're now talking to each other. Nobody has come up with a solution, and we hang up the phone and we close it as so. The devil is still in your house. The devil is still in my house. I don't have no peace in mine. You don't have no peace in yours. And we still hanging out with each other. And nobody came to their senses to say, we need some help. We need something to turn around so that we can experience something different from what I've been getting. Now here this woman is. Remember that here she is. She's getting, inside of herself. Like I said, you got to become a committee of one. She had to become a committee of one person because she had nobody to go with her. Sometimes you got to know how to press in all by yourself. Sometimes you can't wait until the prayer call on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But you got to know how to do something on Monday, Wednesdays, and Sundays. You got to know how to get something in on Friday. Y'all not hearing me. You got to know how to press in and say, God, I got to do this thing if I got to do it all by myself. This woman now begins to take a journey. She is now on a journey. Sometimes prayer is a journey. It takes us from one place to the next place. Sometimes you may not hear nothing, but you know you're headed somewhere.
Yes.
The Bible doesn't indicate that anybody stopped her along the way to say, how you doing? Where you going? Do you need anybody to go with you? Can I go with you? Help you out? Nothing. We just find that this woman is clear on where she's going. The clarity of what she wants and the place where she can get it was not moved. She knew that Jesus was the only one that can help me in this situation. She realized that Jesus, you're the only one. He is the only one. I've heard of all the things that he can do. So now we see her. She gets to where he is. The Bible indicates she cries out to him. If you're taking notes, you can write this down. She pleaded with him. She comes to him and she pleads with him. She cries with a voice, have mercy on me, O Lord, thy son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil, with a demon. But verse 2 indicates immediately he don't say nothing. So now she goes from a plea, she experienced a problem. The problem is you ain't saying nothing. I got a problem at home. I'm coming to the one that can do it, and you're not saying anything. What do you do when you get to the one that can do it and he don't answer you? How do you handle that place in your life when you know that he can answer? You know he can do it, but he ain't saying nothing.
My God.
And then the other problem she experienced is that the ones that's hanging out with him tell him to tell her to go away.
Oh, my God.
Hallelujah. He said, send her away because she bothers us. In other words, they were saying to her, you're not worth this. Now we know too much about you. You're not worth it. You didn't come right. You don't look right. You don't say it right. You don't pray it right. You don't look like the part. You don't come from the right place. Come on, somebody. And so they were saying, send her away because she bothers us. People of God, we have to be careful that we don't look at other people's answers and think that God has forgotten about you.
Hallelujah.
So where you begin to question yourself about what's wrong with me.
Come on.
Well, why is everybody else getting their prayers answered and he ain't talking to me?
Come on.
And I haven't got my prayer answered yet.
Yes.
I did the same thing they did. I came to the one that was able to do it, but everybody else is getting theirs over me. Don't let that distract you.
Yes.
When you know, look at this, when you have his presence. With all of this, she is in the presence.
My God.
She has the presence of the one that can do it all. but he don't say nothing. And the ones around him say, send her away.